We are about to embark on a 3-day road trip. Now look at this. Watch the walls. We are doing the ancient woolen pirts ritual in this building. And now Molly is currently having leaves wafted over her face.
I don't even know what happened. Look at me.
Good morning and welcome to a rainy Riga International Airport car park. No, we are not leaving the country just yet because we have picked up a car and we are about to embark on a 3-day road trip across this country, staying in 3 very unique tiny homes while delving deeper into the Latvian sauna culture and experiencing a pirts ritual. You know, Latvia is more than just Riga. The country is over 50% forest, so I am very excited to get in our car and explore the Latvian countryside.
You know, we really don't have that far to drive. Latvia is quite a small country, which does mean our first stop is going to be about 45 kilometers away.
We could walk.
We literally could, but to get us there safely and a bit quicker than walking, we have a Volkswagen T-Cross. I don't know the specifics about it, but we picked it up from Prime Car Rent. We picked it up from Prime Car Rent and it's about €29 a day. You just have to leave a deposit, but not too shabby.
I think this is actually the nicest car I'm going to have ever driven, and the fact that I've only got to drive about 30 minutes each day is absolutely perfect. If you do want to embark on a bit more of a Baltic adventure, they have offices in all 3 of Latvia, Lithuania, Estonia, and you can drive for hours across all 3. But us, we are focusing on our tiny homes and our saunas. Let's get to the Latvian countryside. I'm going to stall it now.
No, you're all right.
I actually don't know what to do.
It's automatic. Turn it on. We certainly do not need this walking the streets of Latvia. However, it does come in super handy, especially when we're at the gym sweating it out. This is the Akouli Aero Ultra Portable Handheld Fan. Well, that's a mouthful, but it is perfectly compact, lightweight, which is so good for us with our luggage space. For such a small little thing, it has such high wind power, enough to blow the sweat away and even dry my makeup. Our dogs are also huge fans. Summer in the UK can mean rainy, muggy days, and when we take our dogs for a walk, it can be really hard to cool them down. Not anymore, because we can just use our little fan. I'm gonna leave a link in the description for you where you can get 5% off, so grab yours today.
And we finally have got going. We've figured out the car. We got lost in the airport a little bit. We went around 3 or 4 different car parks, but we are back on the road to the town of Mirjani. We're just currently crossing the bridge going past Riga Old Town right now. We have a 30-minute drive. It should be easy, but knowing me and Molly, it could get a little difficult. And after around a 40-minute drive, we have made it to the countryside of Latvia. A service station. It actually took us longer to get out of the airport than it did to our destination. Our accommodation is about a 10-minute drive further on into the wilderness, into the middle of the forest, and there is no restaurants on site, so we thought we'd better get some lunch in said service station before we check in to our tiny home for the evening.
We actually got really lucky because I believe this place is like a local canteen style, similar to the Lido's that we checked out in Riga. It's got thousands of reviews. It's actually on the River Gauja. Unfortunately, because the weather's not so nice, woo, hello, we can't sit outside and enjoy the river, but we can sit inside and get cozy.
Oh, this would be a really nice spot if the weather was a little bit better. You've got the canteen in there, and then you can come out, sit on the River Gauja and enjoy a nice cold beer. if you're not driving. But there you go, our first glimpses of the countryside, the 50% forest covered country of Latvia.
Hello. Can I have chili con carne?
Chili con carne.
Yes, please, and rice. Thank you. I love this. A proper traditional Latvian canteen. A little bit more expensive because all of this came to 25 euros, so it's more expensive than the Lido's, but you are on the side of the road. And I've got chili con carne,
Very Latvian.
mash and rice, but we did pick up a stuffed pepper, and it's nice because you can just pick what you want. They weigh it so you can see how much of each
I like that they've
you
kept
want.
this tradition.
Same. And the fact that it's just easy, it's quick and easy, and most of it's relatively healthy. That's unreal. That's so nice. It tastes very similar to the cabbage roll that I had the other day. It's like creamy pork meat with peppers and sauce. Yum.
We are now fueled up and well and truly off-roading, going through local, look at that one, the houses are so nice, through local Latvian villages, and we should, apparently, pothole, only have 400 meters until we get to our first of 3 unique accommodations. Now look at this. Oh my gosh, we have our own private driveway.
We almost got lost actually because it's self-check-in.
Oh wow!
Oh my god!
2-hour glass house in the oh, look at the reflection of the car.
Oh, that's so cool!
This is unreal. Our glass mirror house in the middle of the forest. This is crazy.
It's actually insane. Like, I really wasn't expecting it to look like this. We are just secluded.
You can't see it
it's
because
mirror
of
and
the
everything.
mirrors. It looks like there's nothing there. You could walk into it.
It's literally incredible. So as I was saying, it's self-check-in. So I was looking for the name. I think it's called Heaven because basically you're transported. But you have to pick up your little key, which is round the side, and then you get to go in. But I mean, look, I thought because it was raining as well, you wouldn't be able to see anything. I do hope this is ours and there's not someone.
I think they have more than one. We do have a hot tub that we are going to get fired up immediately. Oh, it's all the way round.
Yeah. That was easy enough. Now, let's... There's no one in here. Let's go inside.
Shoes off.
The lights are now on, and now I can welcome you to 7 mirrors. This is insane. So from the outside, nobody can see in.
I can still see the car.
You can see out, but nobody can see in, which is why it's a little bit darker in here. So first things first, we have our kitchen unit. We have coffee. That's really nice actually, so we can have a lovely coffee in the morning. We have a speaker, so we can get some music going. We have our table. We have Prosecco. Look at that. So we can sit out and enjoy it. Lovely. Look, just the fact that you can look out into open forest is
That's
amazing.
incredible. Honestly, look.
Whoa. It's so secret though, like it's kind of scary, isn't it? Like you're in the middle of the forest and no one can see in. We have our huge bedding. They've left us slippers and robes because, as Matt said, you do have the hot tub. And then, oh my god, it's like a little cabin. I love it. We have
It's a
our
proper tiny home.
bathroom, shower, toilet.
And
No way.
it is. Well,
This is insane.
yet another sauna. Oh.
Oh my god. No, this is unreal. It's kind of scary.
It's messing me up. I feel like we're not
Feeling like
outside. It
in
looks
your
like we're
bikini.
outside. It looks like we're outside right now, but we're in.
And you have gels, you have shampoo, you have your towels, you have the water to go in the sauna.
This is going to be so good.
So cool.
Seriously, this is phenomenal. I told you we're going to show you 3 of the most unique accommodations in the entire country while partaking and learning more about the Latvian sauna spa ritual. Starting with our hot tub. Is it already on? Can I help?
Yes, please. Oh. Oh my God, look at the steam. This is so cool. Now these are accommodations
This is so cool.
that sort of get you going, you know. There's loads going on. We're just in the middle of nowhere. We need to get our bikini on, or not, actually. As soon as there's no one around, you don't have to.
The Latvian way is naked, but I couldn't deal with, look, seeing myself naked in all of this. All of this. In all of its glory. We better get changed and crack that Prosecco open. Right, we are going to pop that there to chill, and we are going to get in. This is so cool.
Oh, it's lovely. Really nice. They've set it to like a perfect temperature. It still feels kind of weird though, because like you're out in the open and that.
With
lovely mirrors.
That.
I hate seeing myself at every single point.
Watch the walls.
Woo! Look, it's that cold outside that
the Prosecco is steaming.
And my glass is steamed. Here we go. Do you know what? This is the life, isn't it? Look, ready?
Oh, I just can't believe that I'm in the middle of a Latvian forest surrounded by nothing other than a glass building in a hot tub having some Prosecco.
Cheers.
Oh, it's cold, it's cold, it's cold, it's cold, it's cold, it's cold. But the sauna should have just about warmed up. We did actually go to the shop earlier. We got a couple of beers, we got some snacks for dinner. So we won't be using the kitchen, but we have our own sauna.
I love this. Apparently, people in Latvia actually have their own home saunas, especially in the countryside. And back in the day, they used to use them to smoke meat, which
people
you might
even
see
gave birth
in our last video. They even gave birth in here, so it's quite like,
not in this one, they didn't give birth in this exact one.
It's almost like normal for them to have their own saunas.
I feel like people could see us, like
Yeah,
I could sit on the toilet there. It's crazy. I really feel like someone could see in.
It does mess with your head, but this is probably one of the most unique experiences that you might find.
And we can keep our eyes on the car.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is advised, having your morning coffee in a sauna, but we're gonna do it anyway. Good morning. I slept so well considering I could see out of the mirrors all night like I can now, like I could when I used the toilet this morning. Oh, so unique. What a location. Look at this, you can see the mist of the forest coming through. And we're about to check out because today we are going to really find ourselves in the Latvian pirts sauna ritual. I really don't know what to expect, and I probably shouldn't sit in here for too long because I think it's about a 3-hour ritual experience, healing, learning about yourself process. So I'm going to enjoy my coffee and enjoy the views. Oh. What a place. And we are off. Honestly, from afar, it's almost camouflage, but we are getting back in the car and we're about to get sauna ritualized.
I'm a little bit nervous. I don't know what to expect. These things have been going on for centuries, but each accommodation that we're going to show you offers something a little bit unique. Having a mirror in the middle of the forest, then going to one offering this crazy ritual traditional sauna experience, and then our last one's going to be really cute and a nice little staycation. But yeah, today are we going to get rubbed, slapped, healed,
I don't even know what it is.
I don't know.
We are running fashionably late. We have quite a drive ahead of us, and our meeting with our Pirts master, some places even say the Pirts witch because it is so spiritual, is at 11, and I'm not sure we're gonna make it on time. Is there any more fitting of a road than this if you were gonna partake in a ritual?
And we have arrived just in the nick of time. Welcome to Sigolda Wellness Resort. Now this is slightly different to your ordinary tiny home because there are facilities on site. So we're going to be checking in to a glass cabin, but that will happen a little bit later because firstly we are going to be experiencing the wool pirts ritual, and I'm nervous.
So they actually offer 3 different types of Pirts ritual here, and we are doing the ancient woolen Pirts ritual in this building right here in front of us in the middle of the forest. I'll be honest with you, I don't know what to expect. It's almost like a tree house that we're entering here in the middle of the forest. The fairy tale continues. Where do we go? It really is a fairy tale. Hello!
How are you? Wow, this is so cool. We come in? Yes.
Okay.
This is Ligan. She's your pirts master.
Nice to meet you.
Your name, you eat.
Okay, so we are changed. Normally you would do this naked, but obviously that isn't acceptable today. So first you'll take some, you say your name.
Yes.
So Matt, and then
Matt.
Matt.
and then how much you will enjoy the experience. So I want really enjoyable, really relaxing.
Very relaxed, okay?
Perfect, thank you. I think it's like putting your wishes in, which is so sweet. So you say like the things you're going to enjoy today, you make your tea with your name. It's just a really nice way to do it. Whilst the tea cools down a little bit, we've been told that we need to get into a cold water plunge.
You got to do it.
It's actually chilly out here. Okay, now?
Yes.
How long? 1 second?
5 minutes. She's a baby. She's a... Oh, no, it's cold. Oh. Okay.
No more.
Okay. And now we run and we go to the sauna.
I see why she wanted us to go in there. That is like the most amazing feeling ever. Whilst your body is absolutely frozen, coming in here is amazing. It's all made
Of wool.
of wool, hence why it's a woolen yurt. You have the stones boiling here, and then this is where our rituals will take place. How cool is this?
And now Molly is currently having leaves wafted over her face, and they smell amazing.
They smell really good. It tickles.
It is getting very hot in here, but the music, the wool, the cold towel, thank you. It definitely helps, and I'm definitely feeling relaxed.
These Pirts rituals are also really good for your blood circulation, obviously de-stressing and relaxation, but there's a lot of health benefits to them as well, which is why people have been doing them for centuries. Now we relax.
That is good. Thank you. We're cooling off. We've already been in there 25 minutes. We're just going out. Oh, that is nice.
I love the fact that I'm covered in branches. I think that's just so cool.
There's a lot of leaves.
There is. We're having fresh honey, which we actually found out they have a... What do you call that? Where they have bees? Beehive? No. Beekeepers. It's a beekeeper house. Is that right? Something like that. Anyway, they've got bees. So we've got fresh honey, fresh herbal tea that we picked with our name. I look all dishevelled.
We blessed it.
We did. This is so cool.
Thank you. So now we sleep. We go on to... Whoa! Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
A tree house. Thank you very much. Wow. This is insane. I'm not sure what's quite just happened. Thank you very much.
Oh, and you have little wool blankets as well.
And now we've been told we sleep.
A little bit.
Little sleep. Now we have a little sleep, a little lay down on the netting in the tree house, and apparently there's actually healing properties in the wool.
It's called lanolin. It's
Lanolin
like
from
something
the wool
that comes
fat.
out. It's very cool, isn't it?
I'm very relaxed right now.
Hot branches on your body is a great feeling.
This really feels like you're in some sort of medieval fairy tale.
That was incredible. I don't even know what happened. Look at me. I feel revived. Cold water. And head.
Yes.
I don't know how to explain quite just what happened. It was like at one with nature. All of your senses were heightened. Thank you so much. It is nearly 3 o'clock in the afternoon. The full experience lasted nearly 4 hours. We went back into the sauna. There were Buddha singing bowls, some sort of, what was it making the other noise? A relaxation device, and we're now...
Wind chimes.
Wind chimes. We're now eating and drinking.
Our pert master Leisure has actually made this Latvian traditional bread. So we're just sitting, eating bread, drinking tea.
I can't really speak. We've got fruit, honey from the bees that are also staying at our accommodation. And my first time trying Latvian bread.
It's nice.
We now have the rest of the afternoon to check into our accommodation and just enjoy the Latvian countryside.
I'm just about waking up right now, ready to show you our glass cabin. They call them wild luxury glass cabins, which is very, very cool. And as you can hear, there's nothing.
I can't speak still. I'm struggling. Is this us?
This is us.
P. Paleskis?
I don't know what that means. Birch trees, maybe. Who knows? But...
Oh, wow, look at the view. We've gone from mirrors to glass.
I always do that just to make sure that there's no one in there, because you never know. Come on in. Welcome.
Oh, it smells great.
To P. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at this. Now, with this, people actually can see in that, so make sure you don't walk around naked, please, because nobody wants to see that.
That would be a fright.
That really would. But anyway, look at this glass-shaped cabin. Look at our view. Absolutely
1,
stunning.
2, 3 different lakes.
We have our little table. See, you are being grounded here, you know, you're being sat on the floor.
It's like Japanese style, isn't it?
But it's all just very natural. Everything's bringing you back to nature. We have a little bean bag if you want to catch the sun rays, because the weather's beautiful today. And then in here, oh, look at this ladder.
Where does it go? There must be beds up there.
Maybe for smaller people. And then in here we have our bathroom, radiator. We've got a little tea, coffee and storage unit. And I believe, I'm not going to be able to show you right now because we do actually
Once we move that, this is the bed.
But you pull this down and your bed is out on this view.
So it turns out that to get this down, you need to lower the table. I've been pushing it, but there is a booklet that says there is a button. Oh, that is cool. Look at that. So you can adjust it to different heights that you want. So you can have it like this to put the bed down, or you can have it much higher up. And then I think if I just pull like so. Oh wow.
Whoa!
Is your bed for the evening. So the plan for the rest of the day is to go to the shops, get some food and relax. Oh yeah, there is. There's a bed up the top. For Molly, I just can't get over these views, the fresh air, and look at that, our room. So unique. There's also a couple of hikes I think nearby, which we'll probably do in the morning, because that pirts ritual has surprisingly taken it out of me. This place really is like you're living in a fairy tale. We decided to do our trek this afternoon because we had so much free time after the pirts ritual, and there was two ways to go once you leave the accommodation. One way to some cliffs and one to the Sigolda River. I presume it's there, but I don't know how we get there.
They said it was like 500 metres, but it feels like it's been the longest 500 metres of my life. I'm enjoying the fresh air though. I think it was much needed after our
pirts. And the perfect way to end our day. Cheers. Preke. Velmaretse, Latvia's greatest beer.
That's nice.
It's the best. It's by far Latvia's greatest beer. There was no way that we were not sleeping well last night after our pirts ritual yesterday, but we are heading back on the road and heading to the town of Sigolda that is located in the Sigolda National Park, that I believe is the largest in all of Latvia, before checking into our final unique accommodation of the trip, because tomorrow we head back to Riga. We jump on the bus and we head to its Baltic neighbour of Estonia. Back in the trusty... Door's locked. But before anything, what we've been living off on this road trip, big blooming Lidl. There is not a better supermarket than a Lidl located in a European country, I promise you. The bakery section,
It's unmatched.
Out of this world. Well, this is a little bit of an anti-climax. Welcome to Radar, which is just outside of Sigolda. We did have plans to see a couple of things, partake in a couple of unique activities, one being the bobsleigh track, but unfortunately, because it doesn't get many tourists and most of the locals come at weekends, in the week you have to book to do one, the bobsleigh track, and two, there is an old Soviet bunker, but again, in the week you need to book in advance, and there needs to be up to 10 of you in your group. If not, it would be $150, but we have made it to the entrance to Tureda Castle, which is actually the most visited museum in all of Latvia. There's no one here. We've just parked the car. We're going to get our ticket now. There's no one around. But anyway, welcome to Sigolda, beautiful countryside. I really wanted to do that bobsleigh, but we are at Latvia's oldest wooden church.
I didn't want to do the bobsleigh because it took you up to 85 kilometres an hour. That is not for me. But yeah, the oldest church, constructed in 1750, and we're in the grounds of Tureda Castle. €6 each for entrance, €2 for parking of the car. And we have...
I thought it was going to be just the castle, but it's this giant national park like grounds.
So many grounds to cover, and she basically just said, walk around and enjoy.
We've definitely come in the wrong season. Sigolda is famous for outdoor activities, for winter sports and summer sports. So in the overcast, grey spring, it's not too busy, especially in the week. A lot of people will come from Riga at the weekends. It's only an hour's drive, but as we walk past the oldest wooden church, we're getting our first glimpse of the castle that overlooks the Gauja River and the famous Gauja National Park. It'd be a great place to come and just go hiking for days and days on end.
And here is Taurida Castle, built in 1214, and it's actually done really, really well. So you have the castle, but you also have little museums in and around that are very interactive. You can learn about the folk people, the people that lived here many years ago, but we are literally the only people here. I can't believe it. This is the most famous castle. I think there's 3 castles to see in Sigolda. This is the most famous one, and we are literally the only people here.
You know what? Favourite Latvian castle this is. Might be the only one I've been to and the only one I ever go to. It's my favourite.
I can see why this is the most visited. You can see all the layers of settlement and the different layers of civilization, and when you look out you can just see how much of nothing there is.
The 50% forest.
Yeah, you can certainly see that.
And the lack of people.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers! We've had a little walk around the town and there's not much going on. We did end up stumbling across this place. This is like the central Turgus, aka their food market. It doesn't fit.
Modern food court in like a real old little town.
It's just bizarre. It's all black and seamless. It's just strange, but I'm pleased that they have it because we've got some burgers. I don't even know where we've got them from, but they ended up having kvass.
I thought it was beer.
And this is like the traditional Latvian drink, and you'd think it's beer because they put it on like out of a keg and they put it on draft, and we asked the guy like, what is it? And he was like, I actually don't know how to explain it. Beer but no alcohol. So it's actually a fermented cereal based non-alcoholic beverage, and mine did have a head. It's fizzy looking like Coke, brown, and has a smell of like grape juice. I don't know. Here goes. It's really nice, but he was right. There is no way to actually explain what this is like.
The centre of Sigolda was actually a ghost town. It had a few little local bars, restaurants, taverns, but then you come into this ultra modern food court that doesn't fit, and this looks like one of the messiest but best burgers.
Oh my god.
That's outrageous. Smashed patty.
A double smashed patty.
Double smashed patty. Fit in my mouth. Latvia's best burger. Seriously, come to Sigolda just for that blooming burger. I'm saying top 5 that I have ever had in my life. Piper's double smashed patty burger. Is it Piper's? Piper's. Piper's Sigolda. I'm still buzzing off possibly Europe's, that's a big statement, greatest burger, but we have just made it to our accommodation, or the entrance to our accommodation, very close to Sigolda, and that is Friddis and Chill. We're greeted by the bear, and somewhere down here in the forest should be our final unique stay tiny home. Oh, look at this, we have a lake.
Oh my god, this is like really, really secluded. This whole area is ours.
I'm not actually sure what this is, but you can do it. It's like a type of trampoline. And here is our very own lake with very own swing.
I thought that was a roof.
Yeah, on the other side for Molly. I think it's 20 euros extra, and you can use that, the sauna, and then, like you're meant to, have a dip in the lake afterwards. I love this. You have to come through the woods and then you're greeted by our lodge for this. Oh, look at that. We are right on the pond. Pond, lake. Look at that.
Are you ready? Oh wait, first things first, check out this balcony. So they told me the furniture, like the cushions for this, is underneath our bed. So we have this whole decking area to sit down and look at this view. Unreal.
Look at that.
So different to the other two as well, which is really nice. And then you come on in, and this is a cabin in the woods. You can hear our little mugs are going. So we have a bookshelf. They've given you hiking poles as well, because there are lots of trails that you can do. We are in the woods, of course.
Oh, look
Check
at
this out.
Proper coffee machine.
Do you know what? We wanted to buy one of these at home, but we're not sure how to use it. So this will be fun for me in the morning. We have a kitchen area. You can actually cook here, which is nice, because we did pick up some things from Lidl, so we won't just be eating bread and cheese. We have a sofa, lots of seating area. I love the fact that it's bright and airy. You can see the view from every corner in this room.
I love a lake.
Same. Any bit of water, you love it as well, don't you? And check this out, our bed. Oh, this is a room of its own, our own bedroom.
Does that open?
It does.
Balcony number 2.
Look, hang on, how do I get it open? That is the question. Well, oh, it opens as that, and then you slide it along. I'm not going to bother attempting that right now, but...
I think it's here, that's why.
No, it was that.
I don't know.
We have our own
We
decking.
do have a second balcony in the woods.
That's so cool though. Look, that's literally in the woods. There's like no one there. Amazing. Love it. And the final room.
We haven't had a bathroom like this yet. We have a bath!
I love the fact that the bath is literally looking out over the pond, into the forest. We can sit here. No one will see us in our nakedness, but they have...
No one wants to see us.
True. True. They have given us a bath bomb, so you know what we'll be doing later. It's just absolutely beautiful. I cannot believe it.
Seriously, look at this place. I love it. The perfect way to spend our final evening in Latvia. Oh, taking in that fresh countryside air. And I'm going to do exactly what you're meant to do here. Fridis and chill. So I'm going to blooming chill. I'm going to get that bath on. I'm going to get an ice cold beer. I'm going to sit here in my patio, looking out at the pond, the sauna, little traditional house up there. Stunning. Slight change of plan. My bath is going to have to wait because the grandpa who lives up in the house above us has got the sauna going. We've got to wait a couple of hours. It would be rude on our final night in Latvia not to have a go in the sauna, jump in our lake, and then once I've finished my beer and everything else in between, I can finally have my blimmin' bath. I've got the bath strawberry bomb thingy in. I've got the view of the lake. There was always going to be time for a bath. Have a look at this. The sauna is ready, but we've got to run because it is freezing. This is amazing. I don't know the best way to do it, whether we should get in the lake first.
Seriously, it looks like a
or go in the
Hobbit
sauna.
house, doesn't it? It looks like something out of Lord of the Rings. It's so cool. I'm not going in the pond first. To the sauna! There is a right collection of these woolly little hats.
You look like Dumbledore.
I absolutely love them. They're so cute. They're like leaves, but you come on in, you grab a hat.
What is the purpose? I don't actually get the purpose of the hat. Is it to make me...
Well, the lady did it with the pirts ritual, didn't she?
I like the colourful
wearing
one.
it.
Does it make me sweat more?
I don't know, if other people have worn it, I'm not gonna wear it.
That has got to be... Hold on, I need my hat. The hottest sauna we've been in to date. And apparently... Oh, I don't know if I can do this. We need to get in the lake.
Watch out for the fish.
Oh. 3. Oh, it's all gooey. Oh, it's gooey. It's gooey. It's deep. Oh, 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 here we go. Oh, oh my God. Oh my God.
Watch your hat.
Oh, my hat's getting wet. Oh, that is so cold. That is so cold. That is so cold.
Oh my God, you're wobbling the plank.
I never want to see another sauna again. Now that had to be the perfect way to end our time in Latvia. But if I never see another sauna for at least a year, I'll be happy. I feel like for the week that I've been here, I've ended up in a sauna every blooming day. But people say, you know, Latvia is just Riga, but there is so much more to it. I'm pleased we got to experience these 3 very unique accommodations all around an hour from the capital. Experience, look at this, the countryside. I really don't want to leave, and it's been very easy to road trip. We did it with Prime. You're looking at about 28 euros a day. Absolute bargain, but we do need to check out of here. We do need to drop the car back off at the airport, get into Riga town centre, and then we're going to be getting the bus to its neighbour, Estonia. How could you want to leave though? Look at this place. I do have a bit of a drive and a bus to get, so we'll see you in the next one from Estonia.